Today we're going to pick Razzmatazz berries, strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Let's go. So the first one we're going to harvest is Razzmatazz. I've never harvested Razzmatazz before. I've had this about 3 years. Razzmatazz is a hybrid of grape and muscadine. Muscadines grow really well in the south. And then the Razzmatazz is a seedless version, and it tastes more like a grape, I've been told. And it has a thin skin. One of the things I don't like about muscadines is the thick skin and the seeds. So this is my first Razzmatazz harvest. Obviously it's not too big. I didn't expect it to be, but being the first time that I've been able to harvest them, I'm pretty excited. And now that I've cut some, I think the rest that are green will continue to ripen on the vine. And so throughout the fall, I'll be able to keep getting more Razzmatazz. So now I'm gonna try some. I've never had it before, so we'll see what they taste like. Tastes like a grape. I could eat those. I like that there's no seeds, so I am excited for these. I don't think they're as sweet as a muscadine though, so I think they taste more like a grape to me than they do a muscadine. But being part muscadine, they should be able to grow easier in the south. And there's a jet. Next we have heritage raspberries. I planted these last spring, or a year ago last spring. So this is the second summer. So last summer I didn't get much from them. So we'll pick some of these and we'll see how many we have today. Since most of this garden is new within the last 2 years, I expect every year we'll just keep getting a little bit more. As you can see, it's a big raspberry plant, and over here I have blackberries. It's done growing this year and it's gotten really big, so I'm gonna have to come back and clean that up in the fall. But these raspberries are about 2 years old now, so we're starting to get some raspberries. We haven't gotten a lot, but we've gotten some, and they are really juicy, the ones that are growing well. 3 raspberry plants, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's more raspberries back here. So one of the nice things about the blackberries is I have one that's a thornless, and that just makes it really easy. So here I have my raspberries with my Razzmatazz, and let's try these out. A raspberry. You can't go wrong. Still really good. Here I have my ever-bearing strawberries. I planted this strawberry bed this year. So I did not think I would get any strawberries this year, or I did not know if I would get any strawberries this year. I ordered these online as bare root from Gurney's, and they have been absolutely amazing. The top ones are a giant strawberry, so they won't produce yet. But these small ones are everbearing, and everbearing don't get very big, so this is about as big as they'll get. Maybe next year they'll get a little bit bigger. I did need to do better of cutting all the runners off. It just takes so much work that I've learned this year. I said I'd keep up with it, and I didn't. I still have some flowers, so in September we're still producing strawberries, and we're still producing flowers. And I haven't had too many birds get into them yet. But here they are, just picking all these strawberries, and we'll put them in our bowl. So actually, I have been super impressed with the strawberries this year. So they also hide in there, which is kind of fun. My kid loves just coming to pick the strawberries. He's been able to find them almost every day. So I'm gonna come out here and cut all these runners off, which are these plants that grow. See, they grow a new plant, and it just takes up. So this is one giant runner, all the way back to the original plant that I need to cut off, because it's just making all these new plants and using up energy to create new plants. And because the plants are so new, I don't want them to be doing that yet. But as you can see, I still have green strawberries that are producing. So hopefully I'll keep getting some strawberries a little bit into the fall, but I need to come out here and clean this up. So here's our strawberries. So let's try our strawberry and see how the strawberry is. This is new this year. That one was good. I've had some that weren't as good because I think I picked them too early. But that one was really good. I'm using a GoPro today and it keeps turning off because it's too hot. So if you want to make videos, GoPros are not the best when it's hot because they just overheat and then they just shut off. My last berry for today is blueberries. These blueberries have been producing all summer, and so I just need to keep pulling them. I can't even keep up pulling them. So they're blue here, and they're still red, they're still green. As you can see, they're still coming out. Out front I planted a new variety. They're called pink lemonade blueberry, I think. And so I'm excited for those, but those haven't done anything this year, and I didn't think they would. They weren't supposed to. I had just planted them. And then, so hopefully next year I'll get some pink blueberries, and that would be super exciting because I heard they're really good, and they just look different, which I think is pretty cool. But these are all blueberry plants all along here. So I've got lots of blueberries that I come out here once a week, and I can just pick them.